Hey, so today I'd like to do just a brief introduction to novel AI. If you write not safe for work content, novel AI is going to be very helpful for you. However, it's one because of that I would say maybe not have your kids and your teens play with because it goes not safe for work very easily with very little prompting. Sometimes no prompting at all, and then all of a sudden we're not safe for work. So just keep that in mind. And then also, if you like just jumping in and writing, Novel AI is really good. If you are someone who needs to have a plan and you like having your scene beats and your plot, maybe you'll need Poe with Novel AI just so that you can have your outline, because unlike Novel Crafter, Novel AI doesn't keep like your story beats, your chapters, any of that. Novel AI is just for writing, not so much for keeping everything organized. But I wanted to share it with you too. And so this is just in the writing mode. We're in the storyteller mode. The other one is kind of more of an assisted story in that think of, your old choose your own adventure types where they gave you something and then you said, oh, I want to look over there. It's kind of like that. Or if you're playing Dungeons and Dragons single player kind of thing where it's you and the computer and you have a scenario and you're like, okay, I want to go investigate over there. It's like that. Storyteller is where you're just writing yourself. You have different models here, and then the different AI models, text adventure, instruct, prose, Christmassy. I like going with no model. These are the very basic prompts, the very basic setup. This is what you'll start with. Nothing in here has been changed. Nothing in here has been personalized. So if you have a character with, say, blue hair and green eyes, put it in the memory so that it remembers. Author's note strongly influences the AI output. So here and here, if it's important, put it in here. This is your lore book. Think of it kind of like your codex for Novel Crafter. Okay, and then when you're done, you just download it, you export it, and it's good to go. Here are your story stats. What I like about Novel AI is that it actually tells you what you've created, what the AI created, and then what you've edited. Keeps track of your words, your sentences, your paragraphs, all that good stuff. And then you also delete it from here. So what I would like to show you today is I just have Poe up here. This is Novel AI, basic subscription, $10 a month. Poe, we're going to be doing free stuff. So I get a single sentence prompt for a new story to write from. Okay. Very easy. So this is what I mean by it's not like Novel Crafter, GPT, Claude, any of those. It's not a prompting type thing. Novel AI is very much you put your story here. This is what we wrote. I mean, that's what the AI wrote, but it doesn't know that we pulled it from an AI. It just knows that this did not come from itself. And then when you want it to write, press send, or you can do Control Enter. And then you just keep going. And the more you push send, the longer it'll go. But if you keep going and just letting it go now, it will kind of go wherever it wants. See, and it already just decided that, okay, we are just writing, basically the blurb. And this is always interesting because it will give sometimes author information, and then you gotta look it up. Sometimes it's real stuff, sometimes it's not real stuff. With all the information that's getting, it kind of seems like this person's probably a real person. So let's get rid of that and then try again. Please give me another. That's more blurby. I think we're just going to get more blurb, but let's take a look and see what Novel AI gives us from that. Yeah, so it's very much blurby. So let's try just, it looks interesting, but we're not going to deal with that. Let's do this. Saw a dog running toward me. And then just Control Enter. See, so you give it a blurb, it creates more of a blurb. You give it just a sentence and just starts writing. And there's no limit on Novel AI. I mean, there's no content limit, there's no length limit. The only difference between the different subscriptions is how much memory it has and also how many images it can generate. So it does create images. However, they don't really, how to say this? They go not safe for work very easily, very quickly. Like you'll put in shadow and you'll get something not safe for work. So play with that one very carefully if you're at work. And it's all anime related. So that's pretty cool. If you like creating anime images, it does really great anime images. Just be aware that it will produce things that you might get in trouble for at work. So one other thing about Novel AI that you'll need to look out for is that, see like this talking head thing where we have nothing going on here, it's just dialogue. It'll do this really quickly. See, it took a couple paragraphs for it to kind of devolve into that. But the cool thing about Novel AI is that, say you have an idea for a story and you just want to go with it, use Novel AI. It's super simple, it's super easy. I like that it has absolutely nothing holding it back. You won't run into any content warnings. You won't run into anything where anyone is saying, hey, I don't want to write that, or oh, you don't have the right idea for that, or anything like that. That's not what Novel AI does. You will never have anything pop up that says, oh no, I can't write that, because Novel AI doesn't care. Novel AI will write whatever you want it to, and that's kind of what's fun about it, but just keep that in mind. So the other thing that we can do is, let's not take all of that, but let's take some of this, and then say you like it, but you need more here. You're like, oh, I don't know. See, and then what we're doing right now with Poe is free. Super simple, super easy. So then you can just take that, if you like it, and just go just like that. Easy. And then we can come over here, view story stats, And it doesn't know that we took all of that it wrote and then put it into another AI and then brought it back. So it just sees that the AI right now has 470. We have 2199. Those are the characters. If we want to see the words in the sentences, we're just going to do that. It's 490 words. Also tell you your most used words, so that if you see something that is really repetitive, you can easily see, oh my gosh, I used 16 of those. Not a big deal, but it's definitely interesting. See, and then we have some more options here. I haven't played with these much because let's try it. I'm not keeping the story, so let's see what it does. Yes, trim the story. Okay, I don't know if it's actually doing anything. Flatten the story. And then when you're done, just go ahead and delete it. There's also a lot of advanced features over here that you can play with. So it's fun to play with. It's fun to experiment with it. But yeah, I really like Novel AI. Just be careful with it. It does weird stuff. I like it. And especially if you come to a part of your story where you're like, I don't know where it's going. I don't really like anything that the AIs are giving me. I'm just going to throw it into Novel AI and see what it does. Cool. Just toss your story in, press the button. And see where it goes. And yeah, these all need dialogue tags. We have no idea what's going on. Let's see what it wants to do. Yeah, I'm definitely deleting this, but I wanted to show you guys, kind of what Novel AI is like. It's fun. Sorry, I probably should have silenced that, but I enjoy Novel AI. I hope that you get to play with it. You can do some for free, but it's not something where you can do long-term. Like Poe, you can do a lot for free. Novel AI, you can't do a lot for free. So keep that in mind. Have fun with it. Enjoy. And I'll talk to you all later. Thanks for watching.